Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam.
I hope you are all doing well. Today, our group want to presentation about our material. Before we start, I want to introduce our group member. They are Ridato Khairunisa, Melanie Yunanda, Dinda Mutiarini Jamil, Muhammad Zaki, Muhammad Rafli, Anissa Noviani, and Sylvie Afrina Putri. All right, let's the presentation begin. The first material with the title Effect of Predictor of Citizen Attitude and Intention to Use Open Government Data and Government 202 and 0. Okay, for the first material will be given by Rafli. Rafli, take your time.
Thanks, moderator. The first is introduction. Research on open governance is still in its early stage in the use of open data, which requires more mature political and social development. Brazil, as one of the founders of the Open Governance Partnership, has political challenge, especially after the 2015 corruption scandal, which has made government more and more relevant. However, further research is still needed to understand how citizen attitudes to open governance affect their intention to use open government data. With a deeper understanding, it can help formulate more effective policies and ensure wider participation of the public in the governance process. Next is research model and hypothesis. Web 2.0 has transformed the public sector by increasing transparency and citizen participation through social media platforms like blog, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Information and Communication Technology, or ICT, provides new opportunities for citizen participation and understanding. Open governance, which has grown since the 1950s, is enriched by transparency, collaboration, and participation through open data. Although its implementation requires new skill, technologies, employee empowerment, and a good networking infrastructure. Citizen intention to use open government data are influenced by confidence in government, perception of utility, and ease of use. Citizen recognize to as online governance service increase with more men using them for professional purpose and women for personal benefit. Attitude, belief, and intention influence the use of open government data in accordance with the theory of planned behavior. Perception of utility and use of open government data and influence user attitude towards electronic government system. Extrinsic and intrinsic motivation, such as political interest and social altruism, encourage citizen involvement in open government. Internet competence also plays an important role in citizen digital political participation. Political satisfaction and citizen confidence in government affect the use of government website and trust in government. Using the internet in satisfaction with a government, although the frequency of internet usage does not always correct significantly with attitude towards electronic government. That's all from me. I'll return it to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Rafli. Next material will be given by Sylvie. To Sylvie, please welcome.
Thank you. Next material is methodological procedure. This research uses a quantitative, descriptive, and cross-sectional approach with the target audience of Brazilian citizens. Non-probability samples were collected through questionnaires distributed via Google Form, shared via WhatsApp, Facebook, and email, as well as using snowball method to expand the reach of respondents. The questionnaire includes 11 control validated by literature. With a 5-point scale for most questions and a 7-point scale for internet use frequencies. The demographic college include gender, age, education, income, marital status, and the region of residence. The pre-test was founded with 39 responses to complete the questionnaire based on feedback. After the revision, the questionnaire complete the questionnaire based on feedback. After the revision, the questionnaire was resent and received 5,020 response, sufficient according to the minimum sample size guidelines Hire et al. 2012. The data was analyzed using Smart PLS version 3.3.3 with algorithm setting up to 3,000 iteration and bootstrapping 5,000 subsample to test the hypothesis. Next, data analysis. 5.1. Validity of the measurement model. The study found that the validity of the result by a significant number of factors, including take 3 alpha, Cronbach, and the government control variable. However, the validity of the result model was also confirmed by a more significant range of factors, including interconstruct validity, cross-loading, and heterotride monotride ratio. The study found that the positive factors such as use statistician, intrinsic motivation, government support, and internet use were possibly influenced by the result model. Next, additional analysis. Multi-group analysis shows significant difference in the relationship between attitude toward open government and intention to use open government data among educational group. In the relationship between a government is of use and usability as well as open government data, there are significant differences in the path confusion between education group, income group, and religion. Pupil we study until high school with a monthly income of the 5,000 or 1,000 US and who live in poor area tend to be more aware of the benefit of using a government and open government data than those who are more educated, have higher income, and live in more exposed area. Finally, in the relationship between internet competence and attitude toward government 2.0. There is a significant difference in the income group but convince people with higher income tend to be more aware of the role of the internet in keeping them informed by the government. Use having a more positive attitude toward a government compared to those with low income. Thank you. Back to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Sylvie. The next material will be given by Anissa Noviani. So, Anissa, take your time.
Description of roles. The finger show that 6 projects, including issues of us, perfect benefit, influencing motivation, political saturation, governance convention, and intensity of internet use. significantly influence citizen attitude towards open government and government easy of us houses in cultural helps in improving repression of the benefits of open governance that facilitating or facilitating citizen participation through social media. However, collection related to telecommunication infrastructure and internet access remained at access to activating open governance in Brazil. Effort are made to improve affordable internet access and translation of government data in order to actively win the public participation. Final consideration. The students show the influence of 6 parodies of citizen attitude to open and governance in OPG countries like Brazil. It gives insight to policymakers to readers open governance invitation in imperative. This can help improve internet section and public information in open data of as improve less relationship between government and citizen through the development of more interactive website. However, three are sample and variable control recommended for further research include dealing with outer literally confliction in electronic governance models and long-term reaction to threat change in citizen behavior, collaboration with other countries in the OPG can setting of offers to insert citizen improvement in government action. Baik.
Okay, thank you, Anissa. Next material about citizen reaction to municipalities Instagram communication. The first material will be given by Ridatul Khairunisa. To Ridatul Khairunisa, take your time.
Okay, let me introduce myself, Toridatul Khairunisa. The material I will read about a citizen reaction to municipalities Instagram communication. Introduction, significance of social media in public sector. Social media has witnessed substantial growth in both private and public sectors. Local governments have acknowledged the advantages of social media platforms like Instagram for broader outreach, enhanced service, and citizen feedback. Focus on Instagram in public administration. This study examines how municipalities utilize Instagram for citizen engagement. While previous research has emphasized the effectiveness of visual content. Instagram, as a pioneer in visual social media, remains underexplored in public administration literature. Characteristic of Instagram. Instagram, known for its image and video-based format, offer opportunities for conveying messages through visual media. Its rapid growth and mobile-centric nature make it an ideal platform for civic engagement. Distinctiveness of Instagram. Unlike platforms like Twitter, which foster formal communication, Instagram leans towards informal narratives, often eliciting collectivist type responses, thereby influencing citizen interaction. Research objectivist. The study aims to explore the action and motivation behind municipalities' use of Instagram, variables influencing their activity, and factors impacting citizen reaction on the platform. Selection of Andalusia region. Andalusia, with its high social media usage rates in Spain and significant Instagram presence serve as the sample region. Its technological advancements, large population, and proactive approach towards modernization make it an apt choice for analysis, contribution, and implications. By addressing gaps in existing literature and providing insight into Instagram usage by Andalusian municipalities, the study not only enhances academic understanding but also offers practical implication for municipal communication strategies. Literature review. Municipalities use of social media. Evolution of local governments across 5 categories revealed that citizen engagement scored the lowest, prompting the need for more appropriate tools to enhance citizen involvement. Social media platforms have the potential to support citizen interaction with the public sphere by facilitating communication, discussion, and coordination of public and social activities. The adoption stakes of social media by local governments include representation, engagement, and network focus on increased interaction between government and citizens. Academic studies on Instagram. Instagram plays a significant role in encouraging citizen reaction, with Instagram posts tending to be more engaging than Twitter posts. While academic research on Instagram is still limited, the platform has gained attention from politicians and has even been used in political manipulation. Instagram users are typically your women, but further research in it to understand Instagram usage practice across different regions and demographic groups. Methodology. One, sampling and data collection. One, sampling and data collection. The study selected municipalities in Andalusia, Spain, representing over of the region's population. Data were collect from verified Instagram accounts of these municipalities, covering posts from their inception on Instagram until August. The collection process utilized installed a Python library for automated data retrieval. 2. Content analysis. The study aimed to determine whether content category and media type influenced citizen reaction. Media types were identified based on Instagram types column, categorizing posts as pictures, videos, or albums. Content analysis followed a four-step process involving sampling, coding, content analysis, and consolidating results. Content categories were established based on previous literature and adjusted using frequent word identified in the post. 3. Measurement of variables. Variables for analysis were selected based on previous studies. These in the variables for measuring Instagram adoption by municipalities, municipality activity on Instagram, and citizen reaction to posts. Statistical tests include generalized linear models, rank correlation, multiple linear regression, proportions of an independence test. 4. Statistical tests. Descriptive statistic were used to characterize the sample and describe Instagram profiles. Binomal generalized linear models were employed to determine factors influencing Instagram adoption. Spearman's correlation was used to analyze the relationship between municipality activity and population, as well as citizen reaction and population activity audience. Wells ANOVA was utilized to assess the impact of media types and content types on citizen reaction. Permutation independence tests and post hoc analysis were conducted to identify significant difference among media content types. I will return all my material to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Ridatul Khairunisa. Okay, the next material will be given by Muhammad Zaki. To Muhammad Zaki, take your time.
Thank you. Next to material result. Extent of Instagram checked by municipalities. Among the 29 large understand municipalities, 58.62% utilize Instagram as a communication channel. This translates to 17 municipalities activity acting citizen on Instagram, while have yet to adapt to platform. Factor influencing Instagram activity. Population size. No significant relationship was found between municipalities size and Instagram activity. Public depth. The only variable significantly related to Instagram was public depth, exhibiting an significant negative correlation. Account merit. Variable was observed in account merit such as population, audience penetration rate, activity levels among municipalities. Citizen relation on Instagram. Engagement metric, a post received likes, indexing high engagement, while only 33% of posts received comment. Likes per post were substantially like the comment, suggesting a performance for like as model of engagement. Effect of activity and audience. While municipalities did not correlate with citizen relation. Agar activity level and large audience size were associated with lower citizen relation. Media type and relation. Picture generate the most like, while videos received the most comment. Indexing varying levels of engagement based on media type. Content type and relation. Content related to cultural and marketing themes generated the high levels of engagement, followed by transport and public work. Next, number one, effectiveness of Instagram for government citizen interaction. Instagram serves as an effective platform for government to act with citizens through visual content. Steve thanks potential or feeding reveal that local government will hike public debt levels to avoid for or underutilized Instagram. Number two, financial constraints as a barrier. The relation of indebted government to adapt Instagram can be attributed to the need for organizational and financial resources. Maintaining a social media presence requires dedicated personal and financial impairments, which may not be feasible for financially starved municipalities. Number three, influence of municipality characteristic. Factors such as collocation, potential allocation, and population size do not significantly influence Instagram adoption by municipalities. This suggests that financial consideration outweigh other contextual factor in determining social media as. Number four, Instagram adoption the trend. Our study indexed that Instagram adoption among Andalusian municipalities in moderate with a similar trend observed in Dutch municipalities. However, Instagram usage in local administration remains lower compared to more established platforms like Facebook and Twitter. Number five, potential of Instagram for municipalities promotion. Despite its lower usage compared to other platforms, Instagram offers an appealing alternative for municipal promotion due to its visual, natural, and lower advertising codes. Municipalities can leverage Instagram to showcase city attraction and service effectively. Next, condition. The study offer apply into municipalities utilize Instagram for communication and citizen engagement. Analyzing posts from major Andalusian municipalities. The study addressed key questions regarding Instagram usage. Finding indicate that Instagram adoption is influenced by public data, with highly in debate local government. Government showing less activity on the platform. While over half of the municipalities have official Instagram accounts, their activity levels vary, with cultural and promotional content being predominant. Citizen interaction, primarily through likes, are not significantly influenced by municipality size or audience size. Interesting here, Instagram activity by municipalities correlate negatively with citizen reaction, suggesting a need for a shift in focus towards engagement rather than flower count. Visual content, visual picture games more likes, whereas videos simulated more comments. Cultural and promotional posts trend to generate high like rate, while content related to transportation and public work promote more comments. Despite more citizen reaction, Instagram remains a valuable platform for municipalities aiming to boost tours. Next conclusion. Number one, limited analysis of citizen reaction. The study primarily analyzed citizen reaction on Instagram, drug like and comment, liking the content of message. Number two, unavailability of storage analysis. The analysis then include Instagram stories due the higher temporary nature and limited public visibility of reaction. Number three, simple size bias. The study focused on only 29 municipalities. Potential effect result generalizability for future research could expand the sample size by including more municipalities. Considering different population threshold for analysis. Number four, statistical analysis limitation. Non-normal distribution of data post limitation on statistical analysis, leading to the adoption of less culture non-parametric tests. Number five, automate content analysis limitation. The method is set for content classification relied on a dictionary of words, which may introduce errors for ambiguous posts. Number six, exploration of audition factor. Future investigation could explore the influence of hashtag on citizen engagement and consider subcategories of content tips to better understand verification in like and comment. Number 6, application by one audience and Davlesia. While the study focused on Indonesia, similar friend and insight in its cloud be applicable to other place region of open international context. Next, political targets and citizen action. Explore the relationship between political characteristics of municipalities and citizen action on Instagram could provide fluid insight. Next, sentiment analysis. Investigating whether the statement of mistake influence citizen participation on local government Instagram account called fruitful for culture resource during parallel with feeding from the platform like Twitter. Thank you. Back to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad Zaki. That's all about material from the paper 2. The next material about behind the interface, human moderation for deliberative engagement in a role-making discussion. Next material will be given by myself. Introduction. Rulemaking is a critical process for U.S. federal agencies like the Department of Transportation and the Environmental Protection Agency to achieve their regulatory missions, with Congress delegating significant policymaking authority to these agencies. The Administrative Procedure Act mandates agency to publicize proposed rules and accept public comment for 60 to 90 days. But this often results in technocratic rulemaking dominated by large corporations. In response, President Obama's 2009 Open Government Initiative encouraged the use of digital technology and social media to broaden stakeholder engagement, but public participation remained low. To address this, the Cornell Rulemaking Initiative created Regulation Room, an online platform that used a unique moderation system to facilitate informed public commenting. The study examined a regulation room discussion on debt collection policy using social network as an analysis to measure the effectiveness of interaction in fostering deliberativeness, highlighting the moderator's crucial role. The paper discussed these findings in the context of government innovation and outlines implication for future research and practice, covering a rulemaking history, research method, analysis result, and suggestion for policy and practice. The next material is research methods. Research content of regulation room. The one is features. Regulation Room, an online platform fostering deliberative engagement in public policy discussion, hosted discussion or rulemaking topics from the Department of Transportation or DOT and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. The study focused on a discussion regarding the CFPB's proposed rule on consumer debt collection practice to ease To ease information overload, regulation room selected and simplified 9K topics from the 150-page government document into plain English, alongside the common stream. The platform also hovered over glossary feature for additional clarity, along with educational research in video and text formats to aid user in understanding the rulemaking process and effective commenting techniques. Research content of regulation room, the two who moderated. Graduate students moderated the discussion as part of a government clinic course at a law school in the US. The moderators were trained in facilitative techniques, conflict resolution, active listening, neutral and open-ended questioning, and plain language writing. The regulation room's moderators stayed neutrally engaged in the discussion. During the live discussion, the moderators worked in shift of 4 to 12 hours to monitor the discussion 24 hours a day and provide response in timely manner. A moderator response appeared with the same username moderator. The moderation intervention include a range of efforts, helping commenters make clear and useful comments, supporting giving, and encouraging them to see different viewpoint. The moderators also nudged commenters to see others' stances by asking questions such as, "What do you think about Dan Helgoff's comment that robocalls make it easier for collectors to reach the debtors unwilling to proactively reach out to the creditors?" The moderators encourage free expression of diverse talk as long as civility was maintained. Next is data of CVBP discussion. Data for this study were collected from a discussion on new debt collection rule held by the CVPB open for public comment from November 6, 2013 to February of the 8, 2014. The regulation room team reached out to various stakeholders, including those who had experienced debt collection, senior citizens, service members, small debt collectors, small business handling debt collection, and consumer credit counseling organization. During the discussion period, 224 participants made 956 comments, with moderators providing 250 responses. The site received a total of 12,629 visits, 8,480 unique visitors, and 300 in 77 registered users, among whom the 224 participants were included. Of the commenters, 83% had never participated in federal rulemaking before. Participants self-identified their interest backgrounds with when sick where when with 6700 67 point 86% identifying as and as consumers, and enacting point 70 75 100% as debt collectors, and 13.39 as others. The discussion was heated, particularly between consumer and debt collectors, with consumers recording abusive accounters and debt collectors highlighting regulatory issues. Well, regulation rule didn't provide tools for identifying other participant interest groups. Commenters could infer background from the comment provided. The next material about method. In the study, the research employed social network analysis, or SNA, to analyze discussion patterns both at the commenter and comment levels. At the commenter level, the network consisted of nodes representing individual commenters and the moderator, with ties representing interaction between them. Network cohesion measures modularity tests and group density tests were used to understand the structure of the network and detect subgroups. The modularity test identified decently connected subgroups within the network, while the density test compare within group and between group interaction to assess deliberativeness. At the comment level, nodes represented individual comments with longer threads represented as component in the network. Component analysis allowed for the examination for interaction within threads, highlighting instead of cross-cutting interaction between different interest groups. To explore the impact of moderation, the researcher create pseudo comparison group by removing the moderator node or moderator response from the network data. Finally, Usenet and GAPI were used for the data analysis and visualization. This comprehensive approach provide insight into the dynamic of moderated discussion and their impact on deliberation. The next material of the result. Number 1, basic descriptive information. From this picture is picture number 1. Feature 1 tracks discussion activity over time during the comment period. Based on the cumulative number of comments, the comments surged until November 2013. Noticeably dropped of around Thanksgiving time in the U.S. and then steadily increased until the end of the discussion. For the most part, the moderator tracked commenters closely throughout. Next, figure 2 illustrates the distribution of comment by participants, ranging from 1 or 2 up to 69 comments. Among the 224 commenters, 58.93% made only one or two comments, with 67.42% of this being consumers. In figure 3, consumers contributed 72.18% of the total comments initially, but two prolific consumer commenters significantly skewed this figure. Upon the removal from analysis, consumer contribution decreased to 67.56%, aligning more closely with the group's population ratio of 67.86%. In contrast, debt collectors, the contribution rose from 17.78% to 20.73%, supporting the group's population ratio of 18.75%. This suggests a higher level of adjustment from debt collectors compared to other groups. The analysis highlights fluctuation in discussion activity over time, the distribution of comment among participants, and the impact of prolific commenters on group contribution. However, while these findings provide insight into engagement levels, they do not fully capture the depth or quality of the discussion. Further research could explore additional factor influencing participant engagement and the effectiveness of moderation in fostering meaningful dialogue. Okay, that's all. For the next material will be given by Melanie. To Melanie, take your time.
Okay, thank you, moderator. I will continue the material. Figure 4 illustrates the commenter level network, depicting interaction among commenters. Active participants are clustered around the moderator, who is represented as a large central node due to their heavy interaction with others. Table 2. Compressed network cohesion measure between the original network and one with the moderator removed. With the moderator removed, measures such as average degree, density, connected, and centralization significantly decreased, indicating the disintegration of discussion. Commenter level network 2. Figure 5 displays between outgress and ingress among commenters in the discussion. Commenters with high outgress and low ingress are positioned toward the right, indicating they post many comments but reserve fewer. Conversely, those with high ingress and low outgress are positioned toward the top, signifying they reserve many comments but post fewer. The overall highlight influential commenters who reserve more comment than they post, such as Joseph Husimer. Hyperactive commenters, like Seller ID and DNP, post numerous comments but reserve fewer in return. This figure helps identify active participation and influential contributor in the discussion based on their interaction patterns. Commenter level network 3. Figure 6 displays the result of the modularity test, identifying two discrete subgroups on the commenter level network group 1, consisting of 166 commenters, and group 2 with 50 commenters had distinct characteristics. Group 2, L-Talk Smell contain more active commenters, particularly debt collector. Figure 7 and Table 3 further delve into between group and within group interaction, revealing heat exchange across different interest groups, especially between consumer and the collector. Additionally, the moderator played a pivotal role, posting 250 response and mediating nearly 58% of total interaction, with 68% occurring between different interest groups. This finding underscore active interaction facility by the moderator and highlight the significance of cross-cutting interaction in the discussion. The figure and table provide valuable insight to the dynamic of the discussion and the role of moderation. However, certain limitations should be noted. Firstly, the study's findings are based on data from a single discussion on debt collector policy, which may not be generalizable to other contexts. Secondly, while the analysis offers detailed network metrics, it does not capture the qualitative aspect of interaction or participant motivation. Lastly, the study quasi-experimental approach involving the remove of the moderator from the network data oversimplify the complexities of moderate discussion. Despite the limitation, the study contribute to our understanding of online deliberative engagement and the impact of moderation on discussion dynamic. The analysis of commentary component reveals crucial insight into discussion dynamic. Active discussion typically generate longer threads, with component representing the thread in the command level network. Focusing on component with three or more command, um, 33.02% of observation demonstration robust discussion activity. When moderator response were removed, this percentage significantly decreased to 8.01%, indicating the moderator's substantial influence on discussion engagement. Table 5 illustrates the composition of thread across different interest groups, highlighting the diverse combination involving consumer, debt collector, other, and the moderator. Notably, uh, 81.94% of thread involve the moderator, with 55.05% of moderator mediated thread featuring cross-cutting interaction, demonstrating the moderator's role in fostering diverse viewpoints. Interestingly, while 78 of commenter only thread exhibit cross-cutting interaction, the thread constituted a small portion of the total analysis, with the majority of discussion involving the moderator. Furthermore, most moderator-involved threads were contributed to by less active commenters, primarily consumers seeking additional support. In conclusion, the combined analysis of commenter and comment level data provide a comprehensive understanding of discussion dynamic, highlighting the moderator's significant contribution to to both the volume of discussion and the facilitation of activity cross-cutting interaction among participants. Next discussion. Regulation room has both promise and pose challenge for enhancing deliberative public participation by introducing a unique moderation system to address the lack of deliberative practice in rulemaking. The study used social network analysis to measure discussion activities, focusing on cross-cutting interaction as a proxy for deliberative. The findings highlight the moderator's crucial role in facilitating active discussion and enabling the first viewpoint, particularly for less informed stakeholders. However, measuring deliberative remains challenge, suggesting the need for qualitative content analysis to complement quantitative method. The Despite its limitation, regulation room provide valuable insight for advancing and government practice, emphasizing the importance of effective moderation in fostering meaningful public participation. Implication for a government in greater context. Explanation. Sharing the lesson from regulation room with other actor and agency involve several consideration. The technology and moderation protocol are open source, promising social innovation, but the labor-intensive moderator poses scalability challenge. Adoption of platform like culture. A regulation room relies on technological availability and organizational culture. Despite positive feedback, U.S. federal agencies have resisted with widespread adoption due to cultural resistance and the readiness to accommodation new participants. Overcoming this challenge requires a long-term vision for a government evolution, encouraging agencies to see new participation from as essential for accountability and efficiency. Customization to specific context, identifying diversion outlets beyond regulation context, and combining with innovative moderation models and enhanced engagement. Regulation rooms core philosophy and practice, such as in its adoption into smart participation, demonstrate the potential for broader application, advancing a government evolution. Next, conclusion. The conclusion emphasizes the diverse spectrum of public participation in democratic governance, ranging from simple experience of preference to informed and deliberative engagement aiming for consensus. It acknowledges the challenge is designing open and interactive tools that encourage more deliberative form of engagement while determining the level of deliberates in specific policy discussion. Regulation room was developed to address the challenge by facilitation informed and deliberative commenting through neutral and experative-based moderation. The study, employing social network analysis, measured various discussion activity and the role of moderation using contrasting interaction as a proxy for deliberative. Results from both commenter and comment level analysis indicate the regulation rooms moderation effectively promote active discussion and create a positive for public discussion. However, deliberative remains multifaceted, requiring further explanation of moderation strategies to meet the first goals. The conclusion suggests diversifying strategies both within and beyond regulatory context and to enhance deliberative potential and democratic accountability. Ultimately, contribution to broader public participation beyond rulemaking. Okay, thank you. Back to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Melanie. That's all about our material. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone who is listening to our presentation, and sorry for the mistake. Because we will close our presentation by wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.